Missing You is a new adaptation of the Harlan Coben novel to start off the new year on Netflix. So today, let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin. All I do here is watch movies and shows in theaters and on streaming services. Detective Kat Donovan's world unravels when she finds her estranged fiancé on a dating app. This leads Kat to reopen the unsolved mystery surrounding her father's murder. So for the second year in a row, we have a Harlan Coben adaptation to start off the new year on Netflix. Last year we had the adaptation of Fool Me Once, and much like other Harlan Coben adaptations on Netflix, this also stars Richard Armitage, and it is a 5-episode series. It gets to the point really quickly. Kat Donovan matches on a dating app with her fiance that went missing years prior, and she starts to reopen her father's murder case, and there is some secrets between her fiance and her father that was murdered, and that starts her down this path of trying to figure out exactly what had happened. And that was what holds this series together, is more so Kat Donovan's storyline regarding her father and her fiance. There's a lot that is at stake when it comes to the two and what she is trying to understand better. And she has this very personal drive to figure out what happened to her father, even if people are telling her that he's passed away. There's no need to reopen this case. It's not going to fix anything, but she knows in her heart that she needs to get to the bottom of all of this. And that is what the series does so well, is that personal drive for Kat Donovan, and it gives it that personal aspect to it. I think many people in the similar situation would go through the same thing, wanting to know exactly what happened to their father, their mother, a loved one. How were they murdered? Who murdered them? And so she has to battle with her own desires to figure out what happened versus what people are trying to tell her to do. And Rosalind Elazar plays Kat Donovan, and she brings this level of emotion to the character. We do explore who she is. There's enough emotional growth for this character, and that personal drive, that personal storyline for her is a big strong point within this series. And much like other Harlan Coben adaptations, there is a lot of other characters and storylines that are strung together, and a big reveal at the end. And it does a fairly good job of getting to the point really quickly, developing that mystery throughout these 5 episodes, and having a satisfying conclusion for everything. It does it all pretty quickly. The pacing doesn't feel slow at times. It's got a nice pace to it. It doesn't move super fast. It's everything that you need within 5 episodes, exploring the character, exploring this mystery, getting to the bottom of this murder mystery, but also looking at her fiance that disappeared a couple years ago, is now on a dating app, and she matched with him. So you also have to explore that storyline, and it does a nice job of juggling both storylines for Kat Donovan. Real quick, if you're interested in seeing Missing You on Netflix, give this video a thumbs up. And if you have seen the show, comment down below with your overall thoughts on the series. If you like to see more exclusive content from me, consider joining my channel as a member, and there you can unlock exclusive movie reviews, ranking videos, and more. While I did think these 5 episodes moved pretty quickly, and it was a decent Harlan Coben adaptation, the problem with it is that sometimes it feels like it's tackling on a little too much. Yes, you have the storyline for Kat as she is trying to figure out what happened to her fiance and also who killed her father. But then you also have Richard Armitage involved with the series and storylines involving him, and people are being a little bit shady. I don't think the 5 episodes is a right amount to fully flesh out multiple storylines. When it is centered on Kat and her father and her fiance, I understand its purpose, but when you have other storylines that are trying to push its way into these 5 episodes, you start to feel that they don't have that chance to develop, and some of them just kind of fumble throughout. And so the lack of episodes really hurts certain storylines if it's development for minor characters, or if it's seeing storylines have their conclusion throughout we have conclusions for some major storylines, but when it's more minor storylines throughout, it never really has that chance to fully develop throughout. And that's a big problem, is that typical Netflix shows are either like 6 to 8 episodes, and when you have 5 and you're trying to fight with multiple storylines, add in another episode to see things fully develop and be explored. And so that's my biggest issue, is that while Kat Donovan has a strong storyline within here, other storylines feel very weak, and they're all trying to tie into exactly what is happening with her fiance and her father. And so you don't really feel that they have that strong connection to that storyline, and that is a disappointment within the show. But otherwise, I thought it was nice to watch. You had a good mystery that I was interested in seeing be solved throughout this show. And Kat Donovan, I like her as a character, what she was going through. I understood that emotional level to that character within it, and that was a push for the series. I'm gonna go ahead and give Missing You a B-. Thank you guys for checking my review for Missing You, the new Harlan Coben adaptation on Netflix. If you guys seen it by chance, what do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and have a great 2025.